I'm in my 20s and I've dated people. And for some reason, that is very crazy and interesting to people. I don't think it's that interesting.
Pete Davidson has dated some of the most famous women in Hollywood. But when it comes to the public's fascination with his love life, he says he doesn't get it.
I've been fortunate enough to have some great relationships.
The comedian was a guest on Thursday's episode of the Real Ones with John Bernthal podcast, where he opened up about the public's fascination with his love life.
In 12 years, I've dated like 10 people. I don't really think that's that crazy. But to some people, it seems very interesting. And that became sort of like all anyone would talk about.
Of course, Pete has been in several high-profile relationships. In 2018, he popped the question to Ariana Grande. The singer famously gave him a post-split shout-out in her 2019 track, Thank You Next.
Even almost got married, and for Pete, I'm so thankful.
Since then, he's been linked to Kate Beckinsale, Margaret Qualley, Kaia Gerber, Phoebe Dynevor, and, of course, Kim Kardashian.
He's just super genuine.
Pete even had Kim's famous family seal of approval.
I love the chemistry that Kim and him have together. It's really sweet.
I thought you said the chemistry. I was like, okay.
Chemistry.
The chemistry.
Well, that chemistry fizzled out after 9 months together. They called it quits last year. And he dated Emily Ratajkowski for a hot sec.
He seems super charming. He's vulnerable. He's lovely.
Now he's dating his Bodies co-star Chase Shuey Wonders.
What is she doing here?
The two have been linked for several months, and back in January, a source told ET they like each other a lot. And while his list of past flames is like a who's who of Hollywood, Pete says it's confusing that people are so invested in his relationships.
I'm not like flexing, you know what I mean? And these people that I've dated, like I met them at work. Like I wasn't in anyone's DMs, no one was in mine. Like I worked at one of the 5 Hollywood epicenters of where you meet people.
Of course.
The guy's got a point. He couldn't have even slid into someone's DMs if he wanted to. He just returned to the gram this week after deleting his account last year, following a public feud with his then-girlfriend, Kim's ex Kanye West.
God sent me from that crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
And while Pete says he's cool with his friends making jokes about his love life, he says he felt like a loser when they made fun of him on SNL.
When it's your own show, and you know, like I'd be sitting in the back watching the cold open, and you know, the cold open is topical political humor or whatever's in the culture, and they're making fun of you, and then you got to walk out and do a sketch next and hit your mark, and the show just made fun of you. So why are they gonna laugh at you? Like they just dogged you in front of everyone.
Hello, Colin and Che and millions of people only watching to see if I bring up Kanye.
But for Pete, the future looks bright. He left the sketch comedy show in 2022, and his new series, Bupkis, is set to premiere May 4th on Peacock.